Hi babies! It's Andeng. Welcome to my channel. Tara, kwentuhan tayo. People always ask me kung ano ba ang pinaka-favorite kong season of all. When I moved here in Canada back in 2010, syempre nagulat ako sa weather na meron ng Canada. Like, I know na it snows here, but I didn't expect that it'll be that very cold. And alam mo yun, it lasts for a long time. So, sa Philippines kasi, alam naman nating lahat na dalawa lang naman yung season natin. Summer and then rainy season. Pero here in Canada, we have 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. Or yung fall, we also call it as autumn. Alam mo yun? Pero para sa akin, ang pinaka-favorite kong season ay spring. We've discussed about that way long before ng mga previous videos ko. I like when the snow starts to melt. Hindi na siya ganong malamig. And of course, nagbo-bloom na yung mga flowers. Pero sunod kaagad sa spring, ang favorite season ko is fall or autumn. It's because of actually several reasons bakit favorite ko din siya na season. Well, first and foremost kasi alam mo na, the leaves starts to fall. Yung colors ng leaves everywhere, from green, nag-change siya into brown, or orange, or red. Alam mo yun, parang nakaka-relax siyang tignan. Yung color combination niya is very, very relaxing to look at. Moreover, yung pagbagsak ng dahon mula sa puno is somewhat also relaxing for me. Alam mo yun, when I go for walks sa park and then autumn, alam mo yung ang ganda ng feeling, ang ganda ng vibe nung lugar kapag nahuhulog yung mga dahon. Or if you stay underneath a huge tree na nahuhulog yung mga dahon, it feels so calming and relaxing for some reason. So sometimes I do spend a lot of time reading underneath a tree sa mga oras na ganon, sa mga times na ganon. Syempre, the kids love to play sa fallen leaves, diba? Like, if you have a huge house and then meron kang malaking puno, you always rake the leaves and then make it into a pile, parang ganon. And then the kids would play onto it. I mean, nakakatuwa na they play with the dried leaves na parang, alam mo yun, childhood, diba? Yung bumabalik tayo sa pagkabata natin na we do stuff na we don't really care about what's gonna happen. I mean, it's very unusual na bumabalik tayo sa point where we hope na bumalik tayo sa pagkabata natin. Like, for myself, I'm no longer very young of age, so alam mo yun, I'm reminiscing the times na I was like a kid. And alam mo yun, parang iniisip ko yung times na I got to enjoy my childhood before. My parents were actually very strict with my sister and I when we were very young. Hindi kami pwedeng lumabas ng house to play with other kids. It's just that it's sad sometimes because makikita mo sa bintana yung mga bata na they play outside and bond together. But for my sister and I, it has to be like, we had to go to like my friend's house or my friends would come to my place and then we play there. Very seldom na napayagan kami na lumabas and to play outside. We could within our backyard, but if it's gonna be like alam mo yun sa labas talaga na with other kids, we very seldom do that. Tapos yung pang naalala ko, sometimes tumatakas pa kami magkapatid. Alam mo yung every after lunch, di ba pinagnanap tayo ng mga magulang natin before para daw tumangkad tayo, lumaki tayo, lumakas tayo. So sometimes my sister and I, hindi kami nagnanap and then we sneak out and then we play with other kids. And then syempre pag nahuli na, we'll just deal with it when it happens. Parang ganun. Pati nga yung pagligo sa ulan, alam mo yung parang mabibilang ko lang siguro sa daliri ko kung ilang beses ko talaga siya nagawa. And then it's awkward na ngayong malaki na ako, matanda na ako, saka ako siya nagagawa. Like, saka ko siya parang na-enjoy. So, going back, I like fall kasi yung ambience niya is really relaxing and calming. Yung pag-change ng colors, it's like it's a natural thing. Na kapag tumingin ka sa paligid mo, yung dating green, nagigiba na ng kulay. Like, ang ganda niya sa paningin, sa totoo lang. And then of course, ito din yung season ng Thanksgiving. I know we don't have Thanksgiving back in the Philippines, but we do celebrate it here in Canada. Thanksgiving is, of course, para siyang Christmas, but it's more of like being thankful for what you have and anything else na you're thankful for or anyone that you're thankful for. So, siguro in the future, I'll make a vlog on how we celebrate Thanksgiving in our very simplest way. Depende if I'm gonna be working or if I'm cleared to go back to work and may work ako sa araw na yun. But usually, people would have turkey for Thanksgiving na para talaga siyang Christmas. But what I like about Thanksgiving is that we all sit at one table as a family. Alam mo yun, parang every person or everyone who's important to you is sitting with you on the table and then you spend this time with them. Parang Christmas. And then you say to each other what you're thankful for. Alam mo yun, there are things in life na, and there are people in life that we're supposed to be thankful for, diba? And then every time Thanksgiving arrives, alam mo yung parang ang sarap sa feeling na you go back to everyone and to everything that you're thankful for. And then when you actually list those people and those things that you're thankful for, dun mo ma-realize na ang dami palang blessings na dumating sa buhay mo. I know sometimes madaming problema, madaming struggles, madaming pain, madaming distractions. But at the end of the day, when you actually list down everything that you can be thankful for or everyone that you can be thankful for, madami pala talaga. Hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa, but there's a lot of things to be thankful for. And kaya sineselebrate siya once a year dito sa Canada. And I think the United States also celebrated. But syempre, ang iba, they understand Thanksgiving aside from like being thankful ay yung Black Friday na sale na tinatawag nila. So it's like Black Friday before Thanksgiving na everything goes on sale and then people, alam mo na, they fight over material stuff. Like, syempre, bagsak presyo, diba? And then people would just like, ano mo yung, dadagsain talaga nila yung store for the Thanksgiving sale or yung Black Friday sale, kung tawagin nila. But, for me, hindi naman kasi ako ganun ka into it, diba? Depende, siguro if I really, really like something, then I would go. But, yung dami ng people, yung stampede na nagaganap every time they open up for Black Friday is unbelievable. Like, if you see YouTube videos of it everywhere na parang mapapaisip ka na lang, should I go or should I just stay home and order it online and have it delivered? Diba? But yung iba, talagang they go to their store and then they fight kung ano talaga yung gusto nilang bilhin, and then, alam mo yun, while supplies last. And then, of course, another thing that I love about autumn or fall, ay yung Halloween. Like, way back in the Philippines, sineselebrate naman natin yung Undas every November. 'Di ba? Naalala ko sa mga puntod ng mga kamag-anak namin, we usually go there before Undas to clean the area. Yung para siguro pagdating mismo ng Undas, magpe-pray ka na lang and then it'll be like a very solemn moment already. But we've also experienced yung trick or treating back in the Philippines. Like kaming magpipinsan, we usually go do sa malalaking subdivision who holds trick or treating dun sa area nila. And then people would give us candies, chocolates, everything. Sometimes they give out like food. You could actually eat to sa place na yun. They have those like snackable items. And yun nga, so when I came here in Canada, pinapractice dito ang Halloween and trick-or-treating. So it's like usually October 31st that they hold it here. And then you could dress up. Yung pwede kang mag-costume. It's the one day of the year that you could actually be who you want to be. Alam mo yun, parang you could dress up as a doctor, as a nurse. Well, not for me because I'm already a nurse, right? Or a police officer, a firefighter, anyone that you want. You could actually dress up and be one. Or, alam mo yun, since I have kids, sila yung dinadress up ko tuwing Halloween. So, when they were born, yung 6 months pa lang sila, may costumes na sila, alam mo yun. And then first year, second year, third year, except last year kasi may COVID, so hindi sila nakapag trick or treating. However, they were still able to like wear yung costumes nila, and I was able to like hide candies all over the house. And then dun lang sila parang, alam mo yung parang naging Easter egg hunting na siya, pero it's like more of Halloween treat hunting. Parang ganun yung nangyari. So, I hid chocolates and candies all over the house, and the kids in their costumes was like, they were like actually looking for it, and they were able to like find a lot of it. So, nakakatuwa na kahit may COVID and kahit may restrictions, we were able to celebrate Halloween last year. So this year will be the same thing. Since COVID restrictions are already lifted here in Alberta, alam mo yun, parang siguro my kids would have a chance to participate in trick-or-treating. Syempre, with safe distance and with masking pa din, diba? And then, they get to wear their costumes again. So, alam mo yun, it's very exciting to do that. I mean, kung ikaw talaga ay Halloween person, magdi-dress up ka talaga for Halloween, and then you get to enjoy the event, diba? And then, yung spirit of giving, nandun din yun eh. Like, you give candies, you give chocolates. Alam mo yun, parang ang sarap sa feeling na kids come to your house and then they knock and then they yell, trick or treat. Tapos ikaw, bibigyan mo sila ng treats. Alam mo yun, parang ang sarap sa feeling na they come and visit you for it. Di ba nga yung last video I was telling you about yung pagbibigay ng parents ko ng candies on December 25th kapag Christmas. It's the same thing. Like trick-or-treating is the same thing. You get to like give out candies and chocolates to kids. And then syempre, ang mas nakakatuwa doon, they come in their costumes. So ikaw na nagbibigay ng candy or chocolate, you'll guess, oh, ano kaya tong costume na to? It's fun actually. And then, of course, another reason why I love fall or autumn is because it's back to school. I mean, syempre, the kids, honestly speaking, it's their first time to go to school. They were supposed to go to school last year, like pre-kindergarten. However, because of COVID, we've decided not to send them to school. and just homeschool them instead. But this year, since everything is lifted already and everything seems to go back to normal, like slowly going back to normal, um, they actually went to school for the first time, physically for the first time, last September 1st. Alam mo yun, I was there and alam mo yung sila, ready na sila to go to school with all their bags, lunch bags nila, new shoes, new clothes, new everything. And then there I was, like, alam mo, hindi ko alam kung it was like, matutuwa ba ako or malulungkot ba ako because they've become like so independent already na parang I felt na hindi na nila ako kailangan. Well, of course, that was just a feeling that I had that time. It doesn't necessarily mean na hindi naman nila ako talaga kailangan na. But, alam mo yun, the teacher called them and then they raised their hand nung sinabi yung pangalan nila. And then they went with the teacher. Hindi na nga sila lumingon sa akin na ako, humahaba na yung leeg ko, kakatingin na parang, oh, nakapasok na ba sila sa classroom? Alam mo yun, hindi man lang nila ako tinignan. But I guess the kids are too excited to go to school. And then, syempre, their first day was only an hour. So I stayed in my vehicle and I called my parents. O, diba? After ng ganung naramdaman ko, I always go back to my parents and call them and then share the experience with them. So I stayed in the car for an hour and then after that, pick up ko ulit yung mga bata. And then, of course, they were so happy and they were still so excited. But, na-miss ko sila, sa totoo lang. Kindergarten classes here are only 3 hours a day and 4 days a week. But when they step into grade 1 next year, it's gonna be whole day. It's like preparatory for them para maging grade 1 na next year. So, as a parent, I know maintindihan ako ng ibang parents dito. Yung feeling na papasok na sa school yung mga anak nyo, diba? Like, I know it keeps them busy. Alam mo yung i-drain lahat ng energy nila, 'di ba? But nakakatawa pa din na you're sending your kids off to school and then they become like little men and women na, 'di ba? Na parang alam mo yung nagiging matured na sila in their own ways. And ang sarap-sarap sa feeling to see that unfold before you. So, yun nga, I'm so sorry, napahaba na tong video na to, but I was only discussing this because we're approaching fall or autumn season here in Canada and I just want to share with you guys kung ano yung mga bagay na love ko about this season here in Canada. Siguro in my next few vlogs, I'm gonna walk around kapag nag-change na talaga yung colors. But now it's starting to cool off a little bit. It started to rain a lot this past few days. And hopefully yung change of colors ng mga dahon, I could still catch it on video. So thank you babies for listening. And I hope na lahat kayo ay doing great. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and always remember na mahal ko kayo.